covering all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Eyewitness News at 7 starts right now.
Good Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining us for 2822 News at 7 on WIOU. I'm Nick Tolman. Some sad news to pass along to you. Bill Longworth, a former member of the 2822 News team, has passed away. Many of our longtime viewers will remember Bill. He anchored the evening news and he was a reporter back in the 80s. Bill then went on to a career in Harrisburg as the Director of Broadcast Services for the Senate of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Bill was a Lackawanna County native and still lived in our area. He was 67 years old. Still ahead on this Tuesday edition of 2822 News at 7. Don't adjust the TV.
Moments after the verdict or the decision on life or death was handed in, Banks was immediately taken back to the Luzerne County.
And the right tools to work with.
The law, it's up to the owners of a plant like this to alert the DER that the plant is in operation. The owners of this plant apparently didn't do that. What's ironic is the DER was supposed to inspect this plant this week. In the midst of all of this, Steamtown executives continue to work on a plan to expand service to the Poconos. If that becomes a reality, there should be a dramatic increase in the number of people riding Steamtown trains each year. Normally about 65 people work in the kitchen, but during Passover that all changes. That's because the food must be separated. Dairy products on one side of the kitchen and meat on the other side of the kitchen. That means about 20 extra people are hired.
For a 47-year period, 350 people died in Pennsylvania's electric chair. There hasn't been an execution in this state since 1962. The last person to die was Elmo Smith, a convicted murderer from Montgomery County.
The first 48 hours are the most critical. If the patient remains stable in the intensive care unit, then recovery should begin quickly. Ray Ramage is still asleep. He's still under the effects of anesthesia. He'll come out of it within the next few hours.
The law, it's up to the owners of a plant like this to alert the DER that the plant is in operation. The owners of this plant apparently didn't do that. What's ironic is the DER was supposed to inspect this plant this week.